Welcome to another tutorial. This is Jazz on the beat. So to the breakdown of this crayon, that's NGOZI by Crayon, so featuring AYRA STARR. So the first thing here is the organ. So the organ sounds this way. So the organ is gotten from Purity. So I'm using the blue Jim Slow from Organ's patch. This next one we're talking about is the keys. The keys I use is from Nexus 2. So I'm using from the piano patch. I'm using the Nexus Grand Piano Soft. Sounds this way. So moving to the next one, that will be let's go to the strings first before we go to the bass. So the strings, I'm using Sakura and I'm using a dual orchestra for this part, so it sounds this way. That's all about the strings. So it is in two parts. That's the first part. Second part is this. Okay, so the next one we're talking about is the bass intro. It sounds this way. So for the bass, I'm using from Purity EB fretless bass. That's from a bass guitar patch. The second one, this is a wrist bass. Actually, I got it from Jeb. Jeb. So that's a wrist bass. So the next part of the bass now, that's the intro part. So the second part is the 808 melody that comes with it. So the 808 I'm using is Keys to the Kingdom. I've forgotten where I got this patch from, probably from Cyber Sound, but I'm not very sure of it. The next part we're going to be talking about is the 808 feel. It sounds this way. So the next part is the log drum. It sounds this way. You can hear the log drum is sounding weird. I'll show you what's happened in the mixer track so you can know why it's sounding weird. So let's move on. So for the percussion groove, it sounds this way. So the next one. So the guitar groove. So for the guitar, I'm using ampli guitar. And the patch I'm using is autumn leaves. That's what I'm using for the guitar part of it. So let's see how it syncs into each other. Let's start from the beginning. Sorry for that. My system is acting up today. Maybe you just go to the mixer track directly. So that's most of it here. It's just a repetition of all the playlist I have here, or the patterns I have. Mix up this playlist. So just part of the shakers here. Let me see. I'm using 2 shakers. The third one. So different ones are different texture. So you go into the mixer track, the organ. Okay, for the organ first, I'm using a fruity reverb just to space it out so it's not in your face. The keys, barely not in. On the bass, I'm just searching the bass. The log drum is sighting to the bass at one point. The kick, so the rims particularly not in. So on the kick, I'm just having a fruity balance. So what the fruity balance is just doing is just reducing the volume. So after I said in my previous tutorial how you can gain stage. So this is a form of gain staging. If you can't gain stage outside, you can use fruity balance to do a form of gain stage before you hit the mixer. So for rims, I have the fruity reverb, taking out the ringing parts, and that's all I had to do. And then add a form of distortion. Camel Crusher is a very good plugin to get, so I use Camel Crusher for my distortion plugins. Clap it. That's all. And I use stereo enhancer to spread it a little out. A fruity reverb to put it in space. So the 808, say we can see the first one is for compression, the other one is for side chaining. Okay, we'll move again to the shakers. You always know I have a transient processor on my shakers. I'm just trying to get all those bleeds out, and the reverb to put it in space also. The log drum, yeah, the log drum, I have flanges. You can see I was saying previously that the log drum sounds weird, so the flanger here is making it sound weird, so it's giving it that texture it has in the original beats. So that's why I went with the flanger. The guitar, I had the EQ on it to roll off most of the lows because I had a big low on the sound already. I don't want it to be much. So reverb to put it in space, also a delay to help also put it in to make it multiple, to make it more. The strings have a fruity balance on it, and also a fruity reverb. So pretty, that's all. For percussions, nothing. For bass drop, nothing. The cymbals, nothing. So for each of these elements in this beat, was routed into a mix bus. So this what is called a mix bus. You can see every chain is going directly to the instrument, all instruments bus now. So this bus now had a camera crusher on it, so I put a distortion on all the instruments bus, and then an EQ, one of my favorite EQs, an EQ here to take out most of the ringing part, and it makes vocals sit better on it. Okay, so that's pretty much on what I have on the back end of the beat. Also, what I didn't do in this beat is I didn't route after I did the sidechain, and I did the routing for the bus. It in a way it took out the sidechain, so that's what you should look out for too when you're making your routing. So double check also. So till we meet next time. Yeah, I'll be dropping the FLP to this beat, so you can check what's under the hood, do a better adjustment, and definitely we are here to make each other better. So you can enter into my DMs, into my comment section. So what you want me to do the next one, and let me give it out. So what you want me to do, the next beat you want me to do a breakdown for, just put it in the comment section so we get to do it. Probably we can assign people, like we do a collaboration on it, we do it together, so we see who do it best. We can do something like 3 producers, one breakdown. So that will work also. So and also in the year 2024 I'll be doing more of tutorials, because people have been calling for most of that. How do you do this, how do you do that on FL, how do you do that on Cubase, how do you do that on Pro Tools? So I'll be dropping some tutorials in regards to that. So stay tuned to the channel, subscribe, share it to your friends who are producers, who are aspiring to be producers. They can really learn from this channel. So till we meet next time, peace out.